Good Friday morning, everyone. I am Vicki Edmondson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today I'm going to make a Christmas card. I've been concentrating on fall lately, but I'm going to make a Christmas card today. I was in a group that we were doing swaps, and the theme was Christmas. And this is one, I'll show you the one at the end of the video that I made for the actual swap. I'm going to do one that's a little bit different today using this cute Storybook Gnomes DSP. These are the DSP sheets that are in that pack. They're 12 by 12, and these are the coordinating colors that go with it. And it is in the July through December mini catalog. There is one sheet in there. Well, you get two in each pack, but these have the little gnomes in there, and the Kindest Gnomes stamp set and the gnome dies. We're going to use this sentiment, so that one is out already, but these gnomes here will cut out the gnomes that are on this DSP. These two will. And you've got the gnome stamps here, and you've got 4 gnomes and the dies. And when you stamp the gnomes, these 4 dies will cut those out. And then you can just color the gnomes, or you can use DSP to cut out just the hats if you'd like. So we're going to be using the Kindest Gnome stamp set and the dies, and you get 10% off with a bundle when you order that. We're going to be using this little tree die from the Penguin Place stamp set. And for the sentiment, I'm using the Stylish Shaped dies. We're going to use this die right here to put that sentiment on. So we'll be using those. We'll be using Tuxedo Memento Black ink and also Evening Evergreen ink. Okay. So to begin with, for this card I'm going to show you today, I'm using Poppy Parade. And you will need a piece that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and we'll take our bone folder and burnish that really well. You will need 2 pieces of basic white that are 5 1/4 by 4. One will go on the inside. You'll need also a piece of basic white that is 3 by 2 3/4, and we're going to emboss that one with this wintry 3D embossing folder for the snowflakes and all. We're going to emboss that piece for that. You'll also need a piece of the DSP that is 3 by 1 1/4, and this is the DSP that I'm using for that. And then you'll also need a piece of Poppy Parade for our mat that is 4.5 by 3 1/4. Okay, and let's just go ahead and get started. I've already cut out, used the die and cut out this little one, and I've already stamped the sentiment. All right, so we're going to take this first mat and use our multi-purpose glue and put that down first. There we go. We've been having some cooler weather here for a couple of days, but I think the heat is coming back, and I hope that storm stays away from everybody. Okay, and then we will take that piece of 2 3/4 by 3, and we're going to use our paper trimmer, and we're going to cut, let's see, we're going to cut a 2-inch or 2-inch off. You're going to have the big 3-inch side going here, and you're going to cut 2 inches off here. And remember, this measured 2 3/4, so you're going to have that much. We're going to put one on one side and one on the other, and you'll see that in just a moment. So I'll take this matte piece here, And this is the way we're going to mount them. And then this piece of DSP is going to go in the center. So we'll go ahead and do that. This embossing folder is really cute with all the snowflakes. I've used mine so much with making those swaps. It's beginning to buckle just a little bit on one end for me, but I make it work anyway. Okay, and then we'll put this 3/4 of an inch side. 3 by 3/4 of an inch is what this one works out to be. We're going to put that right about there. Okay, get it as straight as you can. And then this piece is going to go here. You'll have a little space between each one. That's what we need to have. Okay, and then that goes there. This is another quick, simple, easy card. And we do have wiggle room with this glue, so I need to let it adhere for a moment before I try to move it on down. Okay, and then we will take this mat and we're going to mount it right here. Adhere that. And the little gnome and the sentiment we will pop up on dimensionals. You could also pop this up if you wanted to. It's your card. You make it the way you want to. Okay, and we're going to take our dimensionals and use our, take your pick tool, and we're going to put some dimensionals on the back side of this little gnome. They're so cute. Gnomes have been popular and trending for quite some time now, and I don't think they're going to go out of style anytime soon because they're so stinking cute. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back side of our sentiment. And if this is your first time watching a video of mine, I've said in the past, I cut my dimensionals in half most of the time with my sticky scissors. I just run them right down the middle and cut them in half. It makes it go farther. Okay, and then we'll take the backings off of the dimensionals with our Take Your Pick tool, which is such a handy tool to have. And it does come long, but I tear mine apart because I like to use a smaller version of it, shorter version, I should say. All right, so we're going to mount this right here. There we go. And then we're going to put our little gnome right over here. There you go. And then we have this piece that's going to go on the inside. And that little tree stamp that was in the penguin place, I'm going to use the evergreen ink. And I'm going to stamp first, second, and third generation of this ink on here. So 1, oops, that didn't do very well, Vicki. Let's try that again. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And then I'll use my chamois, which is an awesome tool to clean your stamps with. Simple chamois. And then I'm going to close this ink up so I don't have a mess anywhere. And we will adhere this to the inside of our card. And this card will be done. Again, a quick, simple card. That's what I like. I'll be making a lot of these for Christmas cards also. Because I didn't actually count the actual number of gnomes that are on that piece of DSP, but you definitely can get a lot out of that. Now, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, oops, And I'm going to shine up his hat just a little bit. Give it a little bit of shimmer. You probably can't see this on the video, but if you've used Wink of Stella before, you know that it gives it a little bit of shimmer. Just a little bit. You could also put it on the trees if you want, whatever you want. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is a little bit of shimmer there. So, there's the card we made for today. And this is the card that I made for the swap. I used Balmy Blue and Pacific Point matte here. 2 different colors of blue. But everything else is the same in the blue here for the little gnome. So, there you go. I hope you guys, if you don't have this paper and would like to order it, this is my host code for the month of October. If you do place an order, I'd appreciate that you use that host code, unless it's over $150. If your order is over $150, don't use it, because you'll get rewards from Stampin' Up! To get free product. If you don't have a demonstrator that you deal with in the United States, I would appreciate your business. Please like and share my video. Make a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I misspoke last week when I said when I told about my analytics. I said 87% that do watch, do not subscribe. I said last week that they do. They do not. So if you're part of that 87% that watch my videos and don't subscribe, I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe to build up my analytics with YouTube. That would help me a great deal. Until next Friday, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching.